Build the God Squad you've always wanted. InstantMuttCoins.com. Instant delivery, cheapest prices, 24/7 support. Use code CC 15% off. EA tax 10% is covered. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here talking about the Harvest promo coming up next week. That's our assumption, is that is when it is coming. And, as part of it, there's going to be master sets and all this stuff, and hopefully cornucopia packs, right? That's what we would love to see. But there's always this additional little piece that they throw in every year, and they kind of call it like the turkey trotters, or whatever they're going to call it. Essentially, they're cards who get an upgrade based off of a Thanksgiving Day performance. So, of course, there are 3 games this Thanksgiving, so there's going to be 1 player from each team who's going to have this sort of performance goal. You will likely do a set to get the card, and based on how they perform, that card will upgrade. Right, so let's say that the base card is an 88, right? And if they hit their goal, well, they hit goal 1, maybe they get to a 90. If they hit goal 2, they get to a 92, right? Essentially, that's somewhere along those lines is how it's going to work. Now, who's it going to be? It gets tough. I'm going to sort of go over like 1 offensive and 1 defensive player from each team. We're going to start with the Bears and the Lions. Now, I don't necessarily think that... Okay. I thought it was going to be Trubisky for the Bears. That was my initial thought. I thought, oh, it's going to be Mitch. Of course it's going to be Mitch, right? Why wouldn't it be Mitch? But then he went out and had a good game. So let's take a look at people on the Bears currently who it really could be. So like Prince Mukamara, he's sort of been upgraded. Trey Burton has not. Haha's got an upgrade. Cohen's obviously, he's been upgraded as well. Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd could be a card, right? Kyle Fuller, he's probably out of the running at a 90. Taylor Gabriel, he would be in the running. Eddie Goldman in the running. Akeem Hicks, I'm pretty sure he's hurt. Eddie Jackson has a 90. That would be a no. Alshon, obviously, no. Mr. Nick, no. Kyle Long, but I think he's hurt. Khalil Mack, obviously not. David Montgomery, it could be Allen Robinson again. Could be, but no. And then, as I said, there was Trubisky here, so this makes it tough. So let's go. I'm going to go through offense and defense, and we're just going to pick and make a best guess, right? So on offense, Trey Burton is someone it could be. I don't think it's going to be Trey Burton. He doesn't make a lot of sense at all. Taylor Gabriel, he's not really involved in the offense enough. He would be a very fast card if he got upgraded. We can see his speed here is an 89. He would be sort of Tyreek Hill-ish with a big upgrade. That would be really nice. But who I want to pick for offense, I really still wanted to pick Trubisky, but I'm not going to. We're going to go with David Montgomery. I don't see this happening. I don't think this is going to happen, but he makes sense. He's not the sexy pick for the Bears. He could use a big upgrade. Obviously, this card is fairly new because he got it week 8. We'll be in like week 12 at that point, I think. So we'll go with him. I just... The Bears do not have some good picks. Defense. The main card I really would look at is Leonard Floyd, right? Because you can go through all these other guys. You don't really see much else out here. Nick Williams, probably not. Roquan. Maybe Roquan. Maybe it could be Roquan. I don't know how he's playing this year. I haven't really kept up. But I'm going to go with Leonard Floyd. I think he would be a pretty good card to have. His upgrades are always good. Roquan. Let's take a look at Roquan's stats. I just don't feel like Roquan has done a thing this year. But I'm not following the Bears pretty heavy. So I apologize here. Like David Montgomery, he leads the team in carries. It could be a thing for sure. Looking at their stats here, I mean, Roquan's got 68 tackles. He's second on the team in tackles. No sacks, 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass deflection. Okay. But you got Leonard Floyd. He's sitting here with 26 tackles, 3 sacks. He's more of a pass rusher. Danny Trevathan leads the team with 70 tackles. Trevathan or Floyd or Roquan are pretty much the only options. I think it's going to be on the defensive side of the ball here. Would make sense. Let's hope it's not Danny Trevathan because nobody wants a Danny Trevathan card. Floyd or Roquan, let's go with that. Or the Lions. The Lions actually have some decent cards. Who could get upgrades? Let's look at their defense here first. Who's played well? Quandre Diggs. It would not be disappointing at all. But I don't think he's on the team anymore. Pretty sure he got traded. Trey Flowers has 5 sacks. Could be, you know what? I think we're just going to go, I'm just going to guess straight off. Trey Flowers is a card Mutt loves to give upgrades to. Let's just go with Trey Flowers. I don't even need to, I'm not even going to look at offense. It doesn't make sense to do it. Trey Flowers is like, he's like a Mutt hero for some reason. They love giving him. And we have Dallas and Buffalo. The Bills. The Bills. Okay. Lorenzo Alexander's been upgraded. Tremaine Edmonds has been upgraded. Jerry Hughes is upgraded. Micah Hyde has been there. Star, Matt Milano. They just not the like most exciting team. I'm gonna go with offense here. And I think I'm gonna hedge my bet on the Bills Cowboys game here, okay? Because I know who I think the Cowboys should be. And I think I know who I want the Bills to be. I want the Bills to be Josh Allen. Give it to Josh Allen. Okay? Josh Allen for the Bills. Which then means when I'm hedging my bet, would mean that I would pick 2 quarterbacks. And I don't think they're going to do 2 of the same position. Because that means that I think they're going to pick Dak. Dak needs an upgrade. What's Dak's highest card? It's not even that high, is it? Dak does not have like a super good card. 86. Dak needs some love. Dak should have been a Team of the Week hero at some point already. I'm gonna go with Dak. If they happen to say like, oh, okay, so maybe it's Josh Allen, right? And they're obviously not gonna pick 2 quarterbacks. Then I would go with Jalen Smith on defense. Jalen Smith cards are amazing. Let's get Jalen Smith some love, please. Please, you guys remember his team builder card last year? He was a monster. He'd be like 89 speed with good hit power and good zone. Like, Jalen Smith. I want a Jalen Smith card. Now, up next we have Saints at the Falcons. Hey, Saints and Falcons. Would love the Saints and the Falcons. Or Dewey. Saints. I feel like they've all their big names have really been upgraded. Like, I feel like they have. Except for Armstead. You know, he's still low, but I don't know how you do an offensive lineman. Like, he allowed less pressures. It doesn't make sense. Drew Brees, obviously, he's a no. Jared Cook, no. Marcus Davenport with an 89, no. He would have made a lot of sense. Teddy B's not going to play. Demario Davis has been upgraded. Teddy Ginn there. Taysom Hill. Cameron Jordan's been upgraded. Kamara's been upgraded. The only card here that really like stands out is like, hey, he could use an upgrade and he has a measurable stat is Marshawn Lattimore. Okay. He has a what's it called? It was like the team trainer card, which was like an 85 that you earned like the first day of the game. Been a long time. Former rookie of the year. Plays well against the Falcons generally. He makes the most sense to me. He really makes the most sense. I don't know who else it would be on offense. To pick someone on offense from there. I don't know. I don't know. They're all those cards are taken care of. They need offensive line upgrades in the game. But again, not really measurable. for the Falcons. Now, I'm going to go into a little more detail here. Offensively, Hooper has been upgraded. Freeman, he's going to be injured-ish. So I don't think they would give him even the chance at a card, knowing that he's injured. He might not play. They would have to switch it up. Brian Hill and the backup running backs, they're not going to get it. Julio, he's not going to get it. Sanu has been traded. It's not going to be an offensive lineman. It's obviously not going to be Matt Ryan or Michael Vick. So offensively, it can only be one person, and that is the Riddler himself, Calvin Ridley, who does need an upgrade. He hasn't had the best season. So it's a good way to sneak an upgrade in for him there. Defensively, we actually have a couple of options. Some decent options here. Between like nobody on the defense has really been upgraded. Ricardo Allen hasn't been upgraded. KZ hasn't been upgraded. Vic Beasley's upgrade is real low. Even Tack McKinley's upgrade is only like an 86, so he could get it. Grady Jarrett obviously won't, because he's already high up. Deion Jones is already highly upgraded. Ken O'Neill's been upgraded. Olakun doesn't really play enough or get the reps to do it. Trufont's been upgraded. It's one of two people then to me. I don't think it's Vic Beasley. I'm going to say defensively, you're going to either go with Tack McKinley or maybe some like far off shot with like Isaiah Oliver, who's playing a lot of corner and needs a new card. And this could be a way to give him one to help shore up the Falcons team. But if I was going to pick who we need the most, obviously, like, we need defensive help for our theme team. If you guys have watched my gameplay video, you know that. But we only have one receiver. We have two cornerbacks with Trufant and Dan, but we only have one receiver. I would prefer it to go to Calvin Ridley. And hopefully he can do something there. Now, let's just go back and see. How did our boys perform when they literally just played? Falcons and the Saints just played. So let me just look at our guesses here. See if anyone would be hitting their stuff here, okay? So Calvin Ridley had one rush for 19 yards, 3 catches for 28 yards. It doesn't really matter whether it's not looking good there. Marshawn Lattimore had 2 tackles and a pass deflection. Marcus Williams had a really good game, actually. So I don't know. I just want them to be good cards, right? We can guess and we can speculate. All I care about, make them good cards. Make them cards that we want. Like, oh, I need to do that set, because if this player hits that goal, that card's going to be a monster. I need it on my team. That's what I care about so much more than the who. Is in name value, that's great, but if you see the card and you know that, hey, at a 92 or maybe 93 would be amazing, right? To hit like the super goal, would love that. Would love that. Now, a lot of these cards don't have power-ups. I think the only card we guess that really has a power-up is Lattimore. So I don't know how that would work with power-ups. I know last year, none of the cards at the time had power-ups. But later on in the year, they did get power-ups. Like, I know Byron Jones got upgraded, and they gave him a power-up. And then you could use training to bypass it. So we'll see how that would work. But these are my guesses. Honestly, shots in the dark. I just want good cards. Just want good cards. Make this a good part of an even better promo. I appreciate you guys' time. Put down below who you think you're going to get for each of the 6 teams, 6 predictions, 1 comment, and I'm out. Peace.